What's up, guys? It's your man, Donovan Sharp, and welcome to this edition of Sharp Shorts. Let's get right to it. Black women are literally crashing out over the Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson breakup. And guys, I'm not exaggerating for effect. I'm not being hyperbolic for views. I'm not embellishing for rage bait type reactions. Nah, y'all. American black women are legit wilding out over this breakup. I'm talking girls telling each other to cheat in solidarity with Megan. We got women out here claiming that Megan made Klay a global star just by being with him. Hell, we even got crazy chicks out here doing fake voodoo on Klay. I mean, it is absolutely chaos out here in these internet streets, y'all. So let's just go ahead and jump right in here. This first video is what most people are reacting to because she appears to be the, I guess, de facto ringleader of this idea that Megan getting cheated on by Klay is somehow an affront to all black women. Let's take a look.
I don't think y'all understand. Megan getting cheated on after she stopped making hot girl music, made lovey-dovey music, put on fake wigs, like the bad wigs, to sit courtside with his white mama, to love and respect him and settle down and buying him gifts and being with him. You do realize that has now set every back from getting a girlfriend, because if Meg can't get one and y'all encouraging that, I don't want nothing to do with y'all. Y'all do realize that this is engaged summer. This has engaged a lot of people's seasons. If you was on medium terms with your girlfriend, she's gone. If you was thinking about getting a girlfriend, she gone.
No.
If you had a crush on a girl, she don't want you no more.
I can't believe it. Oh my God.
Every woman's cycle has shifted and it's anti-man. It's really like, I don't think you understand. Like, she literally changed her music to the point where her fans were getting at her like, yo girl, where's the hot girl music? You sitting here booed up. And even dudes were like, she's respecting her man right now, leave her alone.
She was.
And she was respecting her man, being loyal, doing all the things, and she still got cheated on. Who else is Klay getting with that's better than Megan?
Oh my God.
Who is he going to be able to pull that's better than Megan?
Oh my God.
It won't be. Worse, it's going to be a basic white girl. Worst of the worst case, right?
If he's lucky.
Y'all don't see the problem. Y'all don't see how this is slowly going to develop in a problem.
This is already a problem, sweetie.
Whole house finna be mad. Y'all know whenever certain men cheat on good women, the whole shift in women moves. Men don't get that privilege to all be mad whenever a girl cheats, because a lot of the girls will be like, girl, why'd you cheat? You were stupid. Now all the women are going to move in unison and be like, oh, so if you was on the rocks with your girl, I'd apologize now.
Or what?
Or get prepped for that leave text message, or you getting blocked, sir, because it's really wrapped. If y'all was hoping about getting unblocked for cheating, this just showed you that there's nothing that can be done. There's nothing that can be done.
Where do we start here? Okay, so right out of the gate, she says, if Meg can't get one, then I don't want nothing to do with y'all. And there's two quick things about that statement I want to address. Number one, Megan isn't special. Women like Megan are a dime a baker's dozen. Other than the way she looks, what else about her makes her this catch that everybody talks about? Other than the way she looks, other than her outward appearance, there isn't anything about her that would make a man want to take her seriously. Okay, she's got money, she's got status, she's got fame, and all the rest of that. But none of that means anything to the kind of men she wants, including, as we just learned, Klay Thompson himself. Number two, baby girl, if you don't want anything to do with men because of this, then cool. Do not let the door hit you where the good Lord split you. If you are checking out of dating because Megan got cheated on, then Godspeed and good luck to you. Then she goes on to talk about this whole quote-unquote engaged summer. Guys, that's womanese for sleeping around. Anytime modern women, specifically modern American black women, anytime they talk about some sort of engaged or hot girl or some sort of seasons, all they're talking about is sleeping around. Full stop. Doesn't matter where, doesn't matter when, doesn't matter how, doesn't matter who. Anytime a black woman talks about, I'm in a season of XYZ, all it means is they're opening their legs for any dude, any black dude with a Y chromosome and a smile. That's it. Next, she talks about how every woman's cycle is going to be anti-man. Newsflash, sweetheart. Every black woman's cycle is already anti-man. You're not breaking news here. Y'all are just looking for a reason to verbalize it, and if it wasn't Meg getting cheated on, it was about to be something else. American black women as a group are always looking for an excuse to act poorly and make bad decisions, and this is their new excuse. Wait, Meg got cheated on? All right, bet, we finna show out. We about to make life difficult for every man in our lives. This is what they do, guys. But the worst thing she did in this video was to characterize Megan as a good woman. And I thought to myself, wait, hold on. Megan the Stallion is all of a sudden a good woman because she cosplayed as a wife for a few months? I'm sorry, has this woman forgotten that Megan slept with her best friend's man for what, 3-4 months? She forgot that? Has she forgotten that Megan cheated on Party a while back? Did she somehow forget that too? Has she forgotten that she's been ran through by DaBaby, Torrey Craig, Trey Songz, who else? Meek Mill, Burna Boy, Moneybagg Yo? Did she forget that she even dated Young Miami? Here's a better question. Has she forgotten what she did to Tory Lanez? For this woman, and women like her, to call Megan Thee Stallion a good woman is absolutely wild. It's wild. And we wonder why American black women stay out of pocket. They think that women like Megan are actually good women despite her long history of terrible behavior in and out of relationships. The hell are we doing? But let me answer this woman's question when she asked, well, who's Klay getting that's better than Megan? And the answer is, well, pretty simple. Yeah, literally anybody else. Namely, the woman he allegedly cheated with. And the funniest thing here is that she said the worst case scenario for Klay was a basic white girl. Oh, okay, a basic white girl. Oh, you mean like the basic white girl his father married, who then gave birth to a 6'5", 220-pound sharpshooter, who is a 4-time NBA champion and future Hall of Famer? That kind of basic white girl? Well, if that's the worst scenario for Klay, I think he's going to be all right. I could be wrong, but I think Klay's going to be just fine. Men like Klay, they have women lining up around the block just for an opportunity to get the opportunity to even meet this guy. And something tells me that if any of these women are anything like Megan, he's going to treat them exactly the way he treated Megan. Gentlemen, this woman and every woman like her who share this mindset, they are losers. Flat out losers. I talked about it in my last video. Flat out loser. This chick represents a disproportionately large group of American black women who have parasocial relationships with celebrities like Megan Thee Stallion, Cardi B, Sexy Red, and other out-of-pocket black women who get ran through more times than a yellow light. The fact that there are women breaking up with their boyfriends over this speaks to the mental health crisis that has afflicted the American black woman. Megan has no idea who this chick is and couldn't care less about her. Yet, here she is encouraging black women to leave their relationships because of her breakup. And it looks like she's actually succeeding. Let's take a look.
Everybody start cheating on her man now! Everybody cheat on their man right now!
Gee, is that
Do
a
it
man or a
now!
woman? Oh, of course, there's a torta.
Okay guys, I just saw this on World Star, and I guess women have just launched a cheat first campaign after the Megan Thee Stallion and Klay Thompson situation and him cheating. And look at this. Attention all hot girls. We will all be cheating on our men tonight for Meg. Even when you lead a man to water, he still won't drink. Cheat first.
Unbelievable.
I can't believe this. And if you think this is a joke, look, there's more of them. Look at them. They're really changing their morals over this. Megan got cheated on, so now I'm gonna go cheat on my man. Yeah, girl, that'll show him. Clock it. Like, come on.
Crazy. And if you guys think that these are the only women with this mindset, you better start paying attention. Okay? These crazy chicks are in unison. They are in unison behind this nonsense. Right? And guys, this is the reason why black men are increasingly choosing to be in relationships with what she calls basic white girls. We gonna act up. We gonna leave y'all. We gonna do this. We gonna do that. Okay, cool. Do you. But I don't want to see you in your car crying to TikTok asking why black men don't look your way anymore. I don't want to see you I don't want to see you in your car crying to TikTok while all the snow bunnies are taking away your men. Refer to this video, sweetheart. You're sitting here telling the world that black women are going to be as insufferable as humanly possible, that the men in relationships with those women are cooked, and that they're going to get cheated on and left and all the rest of that. And that's fine. Just make sure you keep that same energy when you were in your car crying about why you're single. But guys, it does not stop there. Oh my God, it does not stop there. There are actually women out here saying that nobody knew who Klay Thompson was until he got with Megan. Like, I'm sorry, I'm glitching out here. I'm glitching out. Let's just watch this. Let's watch this video. This is crazy.
We didn't know Klay Thompson before Meg Thee Stallion. We didn't know Stephon Diggs before Cardi B. And while these guys have more money than these girls have social and global influence. Meg Thee Stallion made Klay a global star, whether he wants to admit it or not. These men like to use these women for come-ups and for social status because, like, don't ever get it twisted, girls. Social currency is still a currency. If you are well known in your circle and you are well respected, a guy can use that for social come-up because being with you makes him look good.
Literal
if Meg
projection.
Thee Stallion is dating him, he must be popping. He must be giving guys. You need to be very, very careful because guys are users just like girls. I would even say more. A guy knows when he has a woman that he can use to make himself look better. And I think sometimes the insecurity that we have in ourselves do not allow us to see what we are actually worth, what our currency is. But a man can see it. A man can see your value economically before you. And it does not even need to be money. It's status, it's reputation. When you're around his friends, how does you standing next to him make him feel and look? But because a lot of us are insecure, a lot of us don't see ourselves the way the outside sees us. That's why a guy can pick you and you could be like, oh my God, he picked me. He's a money man. He's this. No, he picked you because you have status, because you have social currency, and because you're that.
All right. So as you guys just saw and heard, like 96% of what this woman just said is just gibberish. She was all over the place talking about value and economics, which she probably can't even spell. So I'm just going to ignore those parts. But let's talk about one obvious point and one not so obvious point that I picked up on. And we're going to start with the less obvious point first. Not only is her whole speech projection, it is indicative of one of the major flaws in the thinking of modern American women. So the projection end of this is that she, like most modern women, think that we look for the same things in women that they look for in us. And as we all know here, that is simply not true. She mentioned status and money and global influence as though that is a motivating factor for men like Klay Thompson to pursue women like Megan Thee Stallion, and nothing could be further from the truth. In fact, it is quite the opposite. It is women who look for men with money, status, clout, and influence. And that is the major flaw in the mindset of modern American women here in 2026. They really and truly believe that the attraction between the sexes is symmetrical, especially black women. Black women notoriously become the men they want, thinking that it will get them the men they want. And based on the percentage of black women who are actually married, that myth has been summarily debunked on every level. Now let's talk about the obvious point here. And I'm going to start with someone who has nothing to do with this situation, but everything to do with why she is completely wrong about the world not knowing who Klay Thompson was before he got with Megan. And that, of course, is Stephen Curry. For those of you guys who are not sports fans, Stephen Curry has almost single-handedly changed the way the globe plays basketball. Okay, Michael Jordan was transcendent. LeBron is generational, but Stephen Curry is transformational. And the reason for that is because Stephen Curry is the reason that teams shoot more three-pointers now than they ever have in the history of the game. And I mean, this is the way every team plays now, from high school to college to the pros. To the international leagues, to the NBA, everybody shoots threes. There is a 7'5" giant who plays for the San Antonio Spurs. His name is Victor Wembanyama. He's an absolute freak of nature. He's an alien. He is a giant with guard skills who can handle the ball as well as any big man out there. But one of the most dangerous things about his game is that he can shoot three-pointers. And that is because of Stephen Curry. Stephen Curry, in his prime, and hell, even now, regularly makes shots that would get most players benched 20 years ago. But because he introduced the math equation that is the three-point shot to the NBA more than a decade ago in the form of efficient three-point shooting, everybody shoots threes now. He has quite literally changed the game of basketball, but he didn't do it all by himself. You see, Stephen Curry was only one half of the duo known as the Splash Brothers. And the Splash Brothers are the greatest three-point shooting duo in the history of the NBA, and it's not close. And that other Splash Brother is none other than Klay Thompson himself. Yes, okay, Stephen Curry got and still gets most of the headlines, but Klay Thompson was right there with him. And after they and the Golden State Warriors won the first of their 4 titles together, the world was well aware of Klay Thompson and have been ever since. The point is we knew who Klay was long before Megan got with him. And for this nobody to fix her mouth to tell everyone that we didn't know who he was until Megan made him a global star, that is a combination of ignorance, a lack of self-awareness, and irrational overconfidence in the female species. And you know, the ironic thing about this is that nobody knows who this girl is, right? So for a nobody like her to say that nobody knew who Klay Thompson is or was is both ironic and sadly predictable. In the end, this reaction by American Black women to this story is just more proof that they are mentally ill. These women are in a parasocial relationship with a woman who has no idea they even exist, who wouldn't give a damn if they keeled over and died today. These women are invested in a woman who doesn't know who they are, yet they're blowing up their own relationships because she got cheated on. Guys, this is a mental illness. I cannot describe this in any other way. This response from Black women is exposing their mental illness. It is absolutely crazy to me that these women are allowing Megan Thee Stallion to control their behavior. But I will say this, and I know this is going to be an unpopular opinion, but I'm going to be honest here. There is a part of me that really does feel bad for Megan. And I'm not being facetious, guys. I'm being dead serious. A part of me does feel bad for Megan because I really believe she truly loved Klay. I really do. She's canceled her, a word on the street is that she's canceled her Moulin Rouge tour because of the breakup. So that tells me she really is hurting. She changed her music when she got with him. She stopped talking about all this hot girl summer and city girl stuff. She's out here making Thanksgiving dinner for his family. I mean, I really and truly do believe that I think she loved him. I think she still does. Megan is really, really hurt by this breakup. So the human side of me feels a little bit of sympathy for her. But the man in me also knows that she made her bed and now she's got to lay in it. And ladies, you need to take note here because there is a valuable lesson to be learned from this situation. And that lesson is that what happened to Megan is what happens when you try to be a bad bitch rather than trying to be a good woman. Let me repeat that. This is what happens when you focus on being a bad bitch rather than trying to focus on being a good woman. So there you have it, guys. There you have it. If you are thinking of dating a Black woman in this country, this is who and what you are dealing with. And if you decide to make the ill-advised decision to commit to one of these creatures, then God help you. Thanks for watching.